Because I'm taking it that Batwoman is basically a replacement, almost like a direct replacement for Arrow.
Okay.
I mean, because if they had... The one thing I understand what you said, Dan, about the fighting, but one thing I do like is my knock on Arrow or Green Arrow was always that it looked less like realistic and more like gymnastic fighting. You know, it's like was almost like ballet. It wasn't like the way Daredevil is, or certain, you know, like fighting where they tried to sell it as more realistic. I think Batwoman's going to have more realistic fighting.
That's fine. It was just like punch. All right.
That's true.
We needed a filler for our trailer, so let's put in like 20 punches.
Yes. We have to show we're going to have action, right?
So,
Yeah.
Chris, you got a new laptop or something, right?
Yeah, I have one for a while.
Nice. Oh, for a while? Because you loaded up like, bam, fast.
He is the Omen one, right, Chris?
Yeah. Yes, I have that. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. All right, so I'm watching Chris. I'm on Chris.
Mike, you go here.
So, Chris, you got to queue up that rifleman. All right, it's good. Oh, did I say RE or did I say rifleman? I thought I said rifleman. If you have my build order, Chris.
Yep, you got. He's got the.
All right, so Chris, you got to send your ping towards the middle, so he should send his
Okay. Right.
His
right here.
rear
You see the ping?
echelons, yeah.
Okay. So you need to send your rear echelon up. So if you select your rear echelon and then click on the right, in the middle of the screen, where the VP is.
Can you still hear us, Chris?
Yes, I can. I just muted. That's all.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can, because I didn't know if you would, because you just didn't want us to hear us when you curse us out, right?
And they have been playing this for how long?
Yeah. All right. So you want to send that rifleman up north too?
Did I not do that? Oh no, I did not.
No.
I'm sorry.
Now, did the build order say to build another rear echelon? Because I thought it was only supposed to build one rear echelon and just riflemen.
No, what it was is that a rear echelon exists, but the first one was the rated rear echelon, so I should have created a...
Yeah, riflemen. Yeah. I would just build like 3 riflemen as soon as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna get...
You know what I'm saying? Because the rear echelons don't fight that well, so you really want riflemen.
Man, I got like double team over here.
And don't forget to choose your commander.
Oh yeah, thank you. At this point, you can queue up 2 riflemen, Chris. Okay.
You have enough. Yeah, you have enough manpower to queue up 2 riflemen.
I wasn't sure if I should push that because I always forget about that. Now
Yeah,
I'm still doing the gang thing.
Yeah. Now go left. See, here they come. Here come in the middle. So just have them fight together. Have them, kill those guys. Focus fire down those guys. Here they come.
Okay.
See, that guy got suppressed? That's because of Brian's HMG. I would route your rifleman right now that only has 2 guys. I would route them. You got to click on it and hit T. Click on it and hit T.
Yeah, I did that.
There you go. Yep. Now
I'm bugging out.
Yep. Now you want to take your other 2 riflemen and get ready.
I will.
Because you see those HMGs that both Dan and Brian have, you wanna protect them from getting flanked. Oh, I hear the weapon lock getting unlocked. It's a good move.
Well, that's part of thing you
The
told me
build,
to do.
yep, just follow that. Now, by the way, you want to rope all your guys that just retreated, and hit, yep, you're doing it already. Now, I got a slight, even though I have, it says I'm up to date, I think it's like 5-second lag, so. Now you can grab all your guys and send them back out to the middle.
Okay.
Like attack, move back out there. Although you can grab some weapons before you go out.
Yeah, I should have done that, shouldn't I?
No, you just stop your guys, and you can do it right now. Just use your rear 2 riflemen. Grab some bars for 60 each. In the back. So click one rifleman and click the bar. That's the one that says 60 above it, and grab the other one and do each one separately. Otherwise, one guy will grab both.
Okay,
there's one. Yeah, that's why. So what happened was, if you notice, by you doing that, it gave one rifleman 2 bars instead of each rifleman 1 bar. Did you see that?
Oh, because I'm used to trying to get as many as I can on same rifle group.
It's only because if you looked at your munition, you only had 60 munition. Now, you see one of your riflemen is at 4. It's because you can still reinforce them up one more guy.
Gotcha.
Now, grab all of those riflemen and bring them out front with your rear echelon, and you can attack move. Yep. And right about now, you should be able to make you lieutenant.
Oh, there he is. Check you out.
I think you can also make your ambulance.
Looks that way, yeah.
I think in the build order, it has you building an ambulance.
Yeah, Lieutenant, if I have, after I do 50 fuel.
Yep. Which you had because you're reacquainting yourself, so. Yeah, now you want to use your rear echelons to grab the middle, right? But then I would take your rifleman, I would send him to the left where Steve is. Do you want to ping Steve? That cut off for him?
Good.
Right here.
Heavy truck waiting for deployment.
So send your rifleman to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Not so good, though.
Now you're doing fine.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Yeah, just route your rear echelons.
Now ready for action. Mechanized
Route your rear echelons so you don't lose them. Yep, there you go. Now just stay on it with the rifleman. There you go. Concentrate on the mortars in the back.
Oh, I see them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just kill the mortars, decrew them, and you're okay. There you go. One more. Yep, there you go. You just decrewed him. Now watch, there's a guy trying to sneak around the middle, but he should be dead. Now, Brian brought up that half track. You should be able to reinforce your number 4. You should be able to hit R and reinforce it.
I see what you're saying. Wow, you guys got this all going on. Oh, shit.
You know, Brian went back away, so that's why you can't reinforce it. Now, you might want to grab your rifleman and send him to the right. Ping the right side, Steve, so he knows where to go.
Where, the right side.
Yeah, we're on the right-hand side, yeah. Send your rifleman to the right. Oh, watch your guy, he's going to get naded. Okay, route that rifleman that's up top.
Where? This guy?
The one that's up top by the enemy forces in the upper left. Route that guy.
But they're running back. Holy
Yeah, but you don't want to risk losing them.
Okay.
G's down to 3 now.
Yeah.
Route them, and then take your 2 riflemen that are left and bring them over to the right to help Brian. You know, grab your 2 riflemen and bring them over here towards the right. There you go. Now be ready to route them. That machine gun's gonna hurt you. Just shoot the machine gun. Yep, nice route. You might have to route that machine gun, the rifleman up front. You might want to get him out of there too.
Yeah, crap.
Exhausted infantry unit.
Yeah.
They got wiped
All right, that
out.
hurt because that's the one with the double bar in it.
They got wiped out.
So now remember, grab your ambulance and bring your
Right.
ambulance around where all your guys are congregated after they route. Like just put it in that general vicinity right there. Like just put it. Yep, when you get there. Now when you get there, move it. Keep going. There you go. Perfect.
Get over it.
Is under attack.
Now you want to grab your lieutenant and bring it out along with
Oh, that's right.
reinforcing all your guys. And if you notice the lieutenant has an upgrade, you're already researching it. That's good. But your riflemen, you want to go to that six. So click each one separately and have it go and grab one of the 60 bars. So each rifleman has one bar on it, one Browning automatic
okay.
rifle.
Okay.
Right?
Why did it not?
Elements report and infantry.
Your Panzer Fusilier? Your Panzer Fusilier? Yeah.
Ah,
Right, now that's perfect. That's perfect, Chris. You want to put bazookas on those. Now you can grab everything, grab your whole army and send it back to the middle because they need help up there.
Okay. And I gotta do it.
shit.
See, because what I usually do is each squad can hold 2 weapons, but what I usually do is prefer a 1 weapon on each squad and then add another weapon again rather than having 1 squad with 2 weapons and 1 with none. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I thought you went to load them up as much as you can.
Well, the problem is, did you remember how your squad got wiped out with that grenade?
Yeah.
Well, since that squad had both bars on it, when you lost it, you lost all your bars in one shot.
I got you. I said, okay.
Yeah, so this minimizes the potential impact of losing. So try to take the middle point again, because you guys need a VP.
Okay.
Now there's a truck out there, so remember you want the bazookas to shoot at the truck, and you want the riflemen to shoot at the mortar in the back.
Is that a plane? Shit.
Yes, that's a plane, but it's your plane.
Is that a tank?
Yep. So you want to shoot your bazooka guys at the tank. Ooh, you gotta watch out. Shit, they're hurting you. The blob.
Yeah,
You might want to route everybody.
I lost everybody.
No. Well, you have 3. You should have 3 left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enemy forces are now down to
Oh, you have 2 left. Okay. So now you're gonna have to rebuild your guys a little bit, right?
That's true.
The good news is you didn't lose your
Hell.
lieutenant.
The hell, come on. Stupid.
Now you can take that rifleman that came out and give him 1 bar and then move him forward.
Okay.
Rifle squad ready for action. Rifle squad ready for action.
Okay.
All right, now take those guys and you got 4 guys now. Rope them all and send them forward to help. Hey Dan, good use of the Stoogie, man.
We have a fallen structure under attack.
I think you wound up giving a rifleman double bars again.
Did I get? Oh.
It's
Oh,
okay. I mean, but just be aware, because like that one rifleman in the back has 2 bars, which there's nothing wrong with that. It just makes them really powerful. So the AI is going to target them.
Oh,
So
I
by the
got
way,
this.
see that tank? Put your guys behind the tank. Like, see where if
Oh.
you put your guys behind the tank, they're like, it's got green cover. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just do that because that's good. Put them in cover. There you go. Now go left or something with your rifleman. There you go. Perfect. Now move the 2 riflemen in the middle to the left.
Okay.
Nice. See, you could use cover. Cover helps a lot. Okay, you might want to get those guys out there. They're using smoke. They're going to bomb you. So you might want to route those 2 guys in the middle.
Oh wow. Shit.
Yeah, just get them out of there. Just route them. Hit T.
See.
Yeah, get them out. Good job.
Report barrage strikes now available in your sector.
Now watch that. The rifleman to the left, route him. Get him out of there because there's too many enemies. You can leave your lieutenant up there, but get the up there. Perfect. Now leave your lieutenant there.
Holy crap.
Did you see
sure?
you got him out just in time? See, because right now he's attacking with a tank, and you have AT guns. See? Now,
Wow.
the guys that just routed, you want to hit R to reinforce all of them.
Oh, all of them? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the guy, you know. At one point, you're going to probably have to route your lieutenant too, but for now, you're okay.
Yeah. Oh, shit!
Yeah,
Awesome.
he grenaded you.
We lost an infantry unit.
Should have
They
routed
got
him.
wiped out. Enemy forces have 100 points
Now,
remaining.
at this point, instead of remaking the lieutenant, make a major. And that will allow you to build tanks.
I should have a steward sitting there.
Yeah, but we were behind on Stewart because you're not used to. Move your mortar half track forward.
Okay.
Move it forward so it can help. You know, like you see where the medic bunker is in the middle. Move it around the medic bunker. And this way, it'll help. And you can move your infantry forward once you grab some more weapons.
How about the steward? Bring that up too? Or?
I wouldn't make a Stewart. I would skip it, make a major, and
Oh,
build your
steward.
Sherman.
No, it already exists. The steward is already there.
Oh, okay. Move that forward too, then.
Okay.
Now, you could probably move your mortar half track a little bit further up, because all the enemy's out of range right now. So
Okay.
maybe move it a little bit more forward, like on the other side of the half track, the German half track that's in front of you. Yeah, like right there. That's perfect. And then you can move your Steward up. You see Steve's Puma that's in front. That's the vehicle moving forward. Keep your You can keep your Steward with the Puma.
Okay.
They can fight together. And now the left side, they're going to need help, so you might want to send everything to the left.
Follow Steve, you're saying.
Yeah. Yep, go with Steve. Send your infantry and your Puma over there. I mean your Steward and your infantry to the left with Steve. Watch your P2, Steve.
Thanks. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, he's got the AP rounds on it. Yeah.
Because the thing is, I was fighting down south.
With your Sherman?
Yeah, I was.
Now keep moving your riflemen over. Now, and use all your riflemen to target the AT gun. Target that AT gun with everything. Steve, watch your HMG.
Fuck.
Oh crap!
Yeah, get your.
What the?
Now I think you might be able to make a Sherman.
For me? Yeah. You're
Yeah.
right. Ah crap. I pressed the wrong button.
It's okay.
Oh, fuck. Ah, son of a
Oh, you got
bitch.
your Puma. Yeah.
No, fuck.
Move your route your riflemen.
Round?
Chris, right, yeah, right up
Yeah.
too, because artillery's coming in. Just hit T and get them out of there. There you go. Get them out. Get them out. Oh, yeah, they all got out. Awesome. Now just use while they're retreating. Use your Stewart to help Steve take the left. There you go. Perfect.
Now Steve's coming back down. I see people move.
Yep. All right, move your Sherman forward. Oh, you got the motor carriage. You hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
It's okay. So send that forward and put that around where your around where the mortar half track is. That has a pretty far range. That's actually a good unit to make, but now you see on your mortar half track, Chris, if you look at it, it has a whole bunch of abilities.
Yes.
And one of the things it has is white phosphorus barrage.
Okay.
If you click on the white phosphorus, left click on the white phosphorus barrage, and then left click on a bunch of enemy units that you see, it'll actually shoot something that'll burn them up.
Really?
Yeah. So like when you see the AT gun or you see a bunch of infantry, use it on them.
But it's tough to tell who's who sometimes in this environment. Sorry to say.
No, that's fair enough. Nice barrage, Steve. Just wait for a big attack. So you should have, how close are you to a Sherman?
Close to a Sherman. How can you tell that? I have no access to a Sherman at this point.
No, but it's you. How much are you down? Just probably some fuel, right?
Yes. That's what you're asking, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get another Stewart, that's about.
No, don't make this to a wait for the Sherman. But don't forget in your base to take all your riflemen, move them closer to the ambulance so they heal, and remember you can put more bars on them because you have enough munition now.
Okay.
Now you also have a barrage there. If you look, you have that time on target artillery.
Yeah, I was trying to bring that in, but I had no option.
Well, what you have to do is when somebody spots a big concentration of enemy units, left click on that and then left click on, it'll create a circle and left click on the enemy units, and that's how you use it. Like right above Thor, there's a whole bunch of guys up there.
Okay.
Nice. Good win.
That's it. Now we
Good win, man. Nice job, guys, on the wings for Dan and Thor. So is it kind of coming back a little bit, Chris?
It's totally confusing. All I know is Steve must have won the game.
No. Well, you contributed for sure.
Oh.
And then Mana and Kaim did a good job on that side because they never lost the right side.
No.
See, like Mana had like 41,000 damage. Here's a one-man wrecking machine.
That was it was a good job. I mean, that's why you see what I'm saying, Steve, with the distribution of the AI. It seems pretty balanced. The problem is if you guys play a map where you have to fight separately, you wouldn't be able to cover for each other to help Chris.
Right.
That's why I suggest a curse, because it allows you guys to fight together.
Right. Okay, so Mike, I'm gonna invite you because I don't think I can play another game. It's getting a little too close.
Oh, to go? Okay.
Yeah. So I just sent to you. Invite.
I think Kaim is going to get the control when you leave.
Okay, I am leaving. Okay.
All right.
Now, Eric said he could come on at 9, right?
30.
9:30? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Dan, you have control, right?
Me? What?
I think you have control.
No. I do not.
It should be you.
Eric said 9 o'clock.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Are you trying to look for a reason not to play?
No, I'm playing. I'm just I know Steve says he's got to get out.
Well, Steve had to get out because of
He's
Steve
leaving.
Yeah, because he has to pick up his significant other at the airport.
Yeah.
Significant. That's the key word there. It's a significant other.
With Maggie, I always say my better half.
Yes.
Do you have control, Dan, or you don't?
I do not have control.
Shit, who has control? All right, you know what I'll do then to make it easy? Exit out of the game, and I'll recreate.
Just do back, not exit out the entire game.
Yeah.
Just click on the back, and you will be out to the to the lobby.
You should have an invite.
Oh, here we go.
So he's getting his pizza. So how was it after a while, Chris?
What do you mean, like totally confusing? I can't believe that you guys actually were able to figure out what was going on. You're just telling me to run people up. I'm running them up. I'm running them back. Running them up. So.
Well, part of it does come with
Age.
yeah, with I was going to say with insanity.
I just gotta. You're right. I just have to play more and get exposed to it more. I think that's the problem. So I'll try my best to be able to stay up later.
Well, part of it is honestly, it's just it's like that old thing. It reminds me of that movie with the guy, there's that old lady going practice, practice. It's like obviously the more you play. I mean, we've been the games in July. The games was out 6 years ago, so it's fairly rare to be playing a game that long. And it's still pretty popular.
Yeah, you guys are playing it, right?
Yeah. So,
now for the next game, are you guys going to try to center me and put me in the center again, or is there going to be another idea behind?
You probably it should be we'll have to look, but it should be you and Brian in the center again with Dan and I on the wings.
Okay.
We're doing the same map first.
Yeah. Otherwise,
now, like I said,
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say if Eric's really coming in at 9, that would still lay it out the same way, or
we could. Where's 3 and 4?
Okay, so
yeah, we're correct.
Okay. So is my game plan to just go forward, or go try to swing forward and right?
Forward. So,
looking at the map.
Okay, so if you look at the mini map in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So turn it about 45 degrees, I guess, to the left, so that the 6, 7, 8, 9 would be north, and the 1, 2, 3 is the south. So if you look at our numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm 1, Kym is 2, that's the wings, and you and Mana are 3 and 4, right? You and Mana should actually switch, to tell you the truth.
Okay, I see swap with player. I guess.
Yeah, offer that with him.
Is that Brian doing that again?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did that before. Okay.
Okay, so because he'll be close. So the thing is, you see in the middle there, if you look at it, there's 3 VPs, right?
Yep.
So what you really want to concentrate on in order is holding or taking and holding the middle VP. And then you see to the left, if you go towards 12, there's that one round point to the left of the middle VP.
Yeah.
That's your second priority. That's our cutoff point. Meaning if the AI controls that, we don't get resources from the left side. And then last and least important for you, this is Chris, is the little circle to the right of the center VP.
Oh, okay. Now, how do you
Okay.
know that by not controlling the
Okay, I'll
to the
be
left?
right back. So will you guys go ahead and play, and then I'll keep Skype on. When I return, I'll see if you guys are still on. Okay.
Okay.
Have fun, Chris. You're doing
Oh,
well.
thanks, Steve.
We won the game.
Yes, you guys did.
All right, guys. Have fun.
Take
We'll
care,
talk to you
Steve.
later.
Safe
All right.
safe
Okay.
drive.
Thank you.
Now, do Steve's people just sit there and not do
No,
anything?
Steve's out of the game, so I swapped in for Steve. So I'm actually in the game now with you guys. I'm the other American up top.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason I'm playing Americans is so that if you want to save the game, after it's done, it says save replay. You could save the replay and go back and look at it if you want to see how I played Americans. I'm going to try to play Americans similar to what you would do.
Like a big gang that attacks?
Something like that. Not quite. But the thing is, with Americans, there's two choices. You can go lieutenant or captain. So since you're going to go lieutenant, I'm going to go captain. And
Yeah, I remember you telling me. Okay.
Yeah, so the whole idea would be that you get the best of both worlds, right? You get the advantages of each officer and their tier. But you were asking the question, so you're saying how do we know like where to go or how to do what we're doing? Okay, so if you play the game enough and you figure out the map, you know where the cutoffs are. So for example, the middle VP, if you rotate the map 90 degrees, you have the 2 points on either side of the VP, right? In the south start, which is us, the left circle to the left of the VP is our cutoff, and the right circle to the VP is the AI, the enemy's cutoff. So if we control the right hand side, the right cutoff, even for example, if Dan doesn't take anything on the right hand side, it won't, like the munition, it won't matter because he's cutting off all those territories. So it's a way to control the map and the flow of the game. Like you say, well, we don't have to take that territory from them. If we take this point, we cut off all their resources on that side.
And that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, that's where. So, and the same thing goes. Like the AI will be trying to take that point to the left of the middle VP because then they cut off all our resources.
So basically, you're saying is in about 3 years, I'll really understand this. Okay.
Well, either that or lots of drugs.
Three.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I'm even going to do the same commander and everything.
Okay.
Again, the whole point, the only difference is I'm going to be going captain first instead of lieutenant. But the reason I wanted you to go, he's ready. The reason I wanted you to go lieutenant is because lieutenant gets a bazooka, and the lieutenant can go into the Stuart, which is a very powerful light tank, and things like that. Whereas the captain is more about this thing called the M15 half track. It drives backwards and fights. It's a weird unit, so it's a lot harder to use. You'll see it. You'll tell because it looks like you're driving ass backwards.
Okay. I'll be happy if I don't lose the Stewart tank. Damn.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's inevitable because you're just getting used. Like you said, like how do you know what's going on and all that? That's all just comes with time and experience. Hey, babes, the fan isn't on. Maybe that's why they're restless.
You call me babe?
Yeah, you're always a baby.
Rifle squad now equipped to lay mines, sandbags, and build fighting positions. Rifle squad now equipped to lay mines, sandbags, and build fighting positions.
So kind of like what you did before, but if you get used to spreading your guys out, you don't have to blob them. You can keep them around each other, but not keep them all together if you want. And did you see how you were fighting? For example, did you see how you were fighting with Did you see how you were fighting with them and they were what's the right term? When they were in cover behind the tanks and
The
shit.
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if you put them in cover, which is directional, meaning you have to be on the opposite side, the cover actually increases the survivability of your guys.
No, I know that. It's just more the fact that you're trying to get everybody to one point, and then you need to spread them out. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but
Yes. And what you're doing now is what we're doing is a very basic USF opening. But there's nothing wrong with what's that?
Did you say UNICEF?
yeah,
No,
he did say that, didn't he?
I said I thought it's a very basic USF opening, but maybe I did say
USF.
it.
I thought you said UNICEF.
He did say UNICEF.
I thought I said USF, but I meant to say USF. Let's put it that way.
Oh, check it out. Oh,
Got a rifle squad ready for orders. Private squad ready for action. Someone get us out here! Get ready! Take that down! Got a rifle squad waiting for orders. Order! Headshot squad, get ready! Red, white, to it! Supply line just got cut off. Stand ready! Get 2 minutes! Is under attack.
You gotta hold that.
Blasted over here! Listen up! Get your asses over there!
shit.
Holy man! Get ready! Move your ass! Go! Gather around. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Someone get us out here! Captain just took the battlefield. Promotion is in! Open up the metal! Promotion just came through! Order!
Ah, shit.
Order! Enemy drop, ready for orders.
Try to cap that if you can.
Waiting orders. Incoming! Get down! Driver, home! Squad, get ready!
Shit.
Order! Stand by order! Get out of here! Fall back! Enemy hand ready! Take it out! Move your ass! Go! Lieutenant has been assigned to field ops. Fall front! Get over there! Heads up! Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action. God damn it! Someone get us out of here! Stand ready! Move, goddammit!
Oh, shit.
Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action.
Oh, crap.
Squad ready for action.
Is that British? Shit. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing what?
Equipment rack unlock is in progress. Half track ready for action.
Fucking
One of our fighting
God
positions
damn
is
it.
sustaining fire. Enemy tank is cutting us out! Equipment rack is now open.
Go.
Our capture point is under attack. Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements. We're losing a capture point. Ambulance taking the field.
Ah, shit.
Go, go, go! Field promotion! Order! Get ready! Force advises. Light MG now on the line. God damn it! Someone get us out here!
Oh, that's it. Damn it.
Put a rocket in it, then.
Put it. Get rid of it.
Got a report of an infantry unit being
Get
wiped
out.
out. I'm out of here! Enemy forces have 300 remaining. Anti-tank gun, ready for action. Order! I've got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
What the hell is that? Oh, shit.
Get ready!
That was the one. Watch.
Enemy forces are now down to 200 points. Get ready! Warning! Go! Fucking hit! Still the private squad ready for action. We're losing a capture point. Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements. Veteran team promotion. Ready, go ahead. We lost a fighting position. Half track, ready for action. Target destroyed. Lights out. Get back to the line. Steady up. Incoming. Heads up. Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action. Incoming orders! Ready, set. Drive! Set. We lost an infantry unit.
I know.
They
I know.
got wiped out.
Yeah, I know.
Order! Squad! Get ready! Go ahead! Get the fuck out of here! Force batteries report barrage strike now available in your sector. Taking hit! Company, fire mission, barrage, HE, standby flash. Force, you ready to roll out? Ready to roll out? Tank ready.
Size.
Enemy forces have 100 points remaining. Overrun. 5, stand by.
Oh, told me to pick something up.
We just lost a unit.
Yeah, too late.
The capture point is under attack.
Oh, I lost my. Damn it.
The enemy is now at 75 points.
Damn it! I thought I ripped.
Fire mission. Mirage. HE.
Get
Stand by
out of
for
there!
blast.
Battalion just released a major crash. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
We just lost a unit.
Of course we did. Shit.
All done over here. Man your station. Route complete. Briefing. Traffic squad ready for action.
They just down to 50
They're down
points.
to 50 points. Good. Man free. Guys, get ready for orders. Ready. Send orders. You ready to roll out? Waiting orders. Stand by. Down. Stand by. Ready. Send orders. Firing. Try. Order incoming. Fire. Abstract. Wait. Fire.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Good to go. Stand by barrage. Guard enemy down. Daily promotion earned. Just 3 points. Barrage firing. Heads up. Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action. Man free.
Shit.
Boys, you ready to roll out? Waiting orders.
Guys, okay in the middle?
I'm just bombing the shit out of anything that comes near me. That's about it. I'm a coward.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders.
Stand by. That's your mission.
Oh well.
We just lost a unit.
Yeah, I know.
Good game, guys. Now Eric's ready, so I was going to let Eric join so I could go back to helping you, Chris. Because I was quiet because I was just requiring all my micro to play.
No, I was. It was nice that I was focused on the center, and I didn't. It seemed like everyone kept everybody off me around the peripheral, so there was no one flanking me, which was
Which
nice.
is great. And
Yeah.
those. And by the way, you know those mortar half tracks you built. I don't know if you only had one, but sometimes.
No, I had 5. I was
Oh
just dumping them.
shit. Yeah, because usually I was going to say people make 2.
I was. You know what? All I know is I was getting wiped out, and I figured I just started dropping them, and all I had to worry about was our victory area, and I just lay in fire. That's all I could figure out to do. And whoever was keeping the flanks off, I just focused on that one victory position.
That was probably Dan and Brian. I mean, yeah, Dan and Brian.
Well, thank you, Dan and Brian. So, Mike, you're pulling out, and Eric's coming in.
Yeah. I figured because the thing is, you could watch me play, but it's not gonna really like. I think fundamentally, you know what to do. It's just a question of like experience, like just getting used to it. So watching me play isn't gonna really, I think, gonna help you much because I'm gonna be able to do things that you're not ramped up to do yet. You know, micro wise and all that. So watching it isn't gonna really make a difference.
Yeah, I think like when we get together on the 7th, that'll be a good time.
Yeah,
there.
that's a little different because then,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you that way.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, something you knew about this game was I was actually able to focus. Where playing by myself, you're kind of focused on the whole.
So I think, Kime, can you invite him or no?
Yeah, let's see. Invite to watch, but not.
Yeah, I thought it was. Let me invite him here. Where is it? There we go.
I'm gonna give you a friend invite, Chris. You just in case.
How you doing, Eric?
I'm alright. How about yourself?
Not too bad. We got Chris and Kime on the call.
Cool. How many games you get in so far?
15. No, I'm just teasing. I think we played 2.
2.
Okay. How'd they go?
I think as a team, well, Thor played the first one along with Kime, Chris, and Mana, and they won. And then Thor had to leave to go pick up his Kay, his significant other, at the airport, and so I jumped in, and we won this game. But I think this game was a little more difficult, or a little more challenging. Probably because we had 2 USF, me and Chris, and I haven't played USF. I think I've only played them like once or twice since they implemented the redesign of them, because they changed their design.
Okay.
You know. But that's a really good commander, Chris. That commander is useful in almost all circumstances. That's one of the reasons I suggested it to you.
Yes. Yeah, no, he's good.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
he's good. He's good in 1v1, 2v2s, 3v3s, and 4v4s. And they have a lot of it's a lot of tools. Like there's the priests, there's the mortar half tracks. It has the ability to get LMGs. I mean, it's a pretty solid all around commander.
Which
I
one are
agree.
you talking about out of curiosity?
It's the infantry. I think it's the infantry commander. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh, that's what the priest is. So that's interesting.
Yeah. So the one thing the Allies have that the Germans lack, in my opinion. I mean, there's people like Allies better, and there's people like Axis better, and they complain about the other side all the time. But in general, I mean, I think that the Axis has a dearth of on-map artillery.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you can make a walking Stuka, and you can make Panzerwerfers. But the thing is, the Allies have equivalent, like if you make howitzers that can't move and mortars and all, they're all basically equal. But the big thing to me is that the Allies get, and the Germans can even make the mortar half tracks, their own version of it. It's in like Spearhead and stuff like that for OH and stuff. But to me, the big difference is the Priest for the USF and the Sexton for Britain, UKF. There's no equivalent to that in the German arsenal. To me, the walking Stukas don't cut it. I know some Allied fanboys would say, "Oh yeah, the walking Stuka," and don't get me wrong, it's very powerful and very useful. But I kind of miss the fact that they didn't implement the Hummel, which is the German.
Oh yeah.
Right, So there was two self-propelled guns the Germans used. Well, not just two, but one of them was the Hummel, and that was the 155 millimeter, and then there was the Wespe, WESPE.
Yeah.
And what's funny is Hummel is German for Bumblebee, and Wespe is German for Wasp, and the Wasp was the 105, and the Hummel was the 155, and they were in COH1, but they're not in COH2, and I kind of wish they had put them in because that would have been the equivalent of the Priest or the Sexton, But I think the thing was when they originally designed the game, they tried to come up with an asymmetrical design, and the idea was the Allies would use mass infantry, artillery, and a lot of tank destroyers and stuff, and the Germans would have a lot of tanks, like the typical big cats and all that. But they had problems balancing the game, and so what happened is over time, the Allies began to get their tanks buffed, and there was feature creep. Like they added the Pershing, they added like other kind of the Cromwell when the Brits were added, and blah blah blah. But the reverse wasn't true. You never saw they're like, oh, we added the Pershing to the Americans in a DLC. Well, instead of adding the Hummel to the Germans in a DLC, they added the Goliath, which is this little teeny thing that runs around and blows up, right? So I think there was definitely they missed the boat on maybe reciprocating back and forth, and it would be nice if there was a commander with the Hummel or the Wespe, but I would prefer the Hummel. That would be equivalent to the Priest or the Sexton. So,
You guys all ready, or is Brian ready? You getting more?
Let me ask. You can chat. You can do a match chat. He should be looking for it.
I did.
Oh, just make sure the delay, Dan, is on 0.
It is.
Okay, thanks, man. So I didn't know if you got a chance to see, Chris, but did you see that weird vehicle that was shooting out of its ass? that I had on the left hand side. It looked like a weird half track with like a really big gun on the back end of it.
I noticed the one that looked like a British brain carrier, but
I'm trying.
I saw the I saw the things that look like. I mean, there was T-70. There was. No, I don't remember that tank. I remember.
Yeah, it was more to the left because I wasn't fighting in the middle, but I had it kind of to the left of the, slightly to the left. Anyway, that's the thing that the captain makes. So
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Brian said he's ready.
Yep, ready.
So Eric, if you're my spot, which is number 1, you basically have the natural fuel and the munition
Okay.
for our side.
Got it.
So I think you're in the same spot, Chris, in the middle with. Yeah, but the only reason I mention it is it's an oddball vehicle that can be powerful, but you really kind of have to know how to use it. Like it takes more micromanagement than the Stuart, which is why I didn't recommend it to you.
Oh, okay.
But it's part of that thing that if you had 2 Americans on the same side, if you had two Americans on the same side, one might go captain and one might go lieutenant, right? Same thing with OKW. Now for OH, like I know they're not doing it, but like there's 3 OHs in the game. So the big thing with OH is not so much they have a bisected tree. What it really comes down to is most OH goes tier 1, tier 2, and the tier 2, by the way, is the one with the 222, the half track, the AT guns, and the PGs. But then what happens is you could have one guy go tier 3, or 2 guys go tier 3, and one guy jump straight to tier 4. So that's like something that OH or the German faction would do. Alright, so let's go here. So Gastella.
Come on.
So I'm gonna watch more what you do.
Okay.
But usually, because of pop cap, Chris, you usually don't want more than like 2 mortar half tracks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that well, what you did was fine, but like if somebody knew how to counter what you did, it would be of long term it would like probably it could cost you the game. And the reason I say that is because like the AI is not that smart what we have it set on, but the thing is if you use more than 2, you get a lot of your pop cap is tied up into the mortar half tracks, right?
Oh, okay.
And then you can't build tanks or men or whatever. And by the way, making, like for example, making 2 priests later on to go with your 2 mortar half tracks, that's not a bad idea. But the one difference is the priests don't auto fire. You have to fire them. But they're much more powerful. Yeah, good use to cover, Chris.
Okay.
Well, you see how your guy's up against the tank, the rear echelon, and he has the green, little green plus below it, the shield?
Right.
That means he's getting green cover, which is the highest cover you can get, from anybody that shoots north of him. And that's why when you, if you can, you want to fight around cover. Eric, this would be like one of your comp stops online. By the way, Dan, those assault grenadiers are going to get buffed when the patch comes out. We tried nading that bunker. Bastard. Now somebody's got to take that left point to the left of the VP towards Eric.
Yeah, I see that. I guess I'll try to take
No,
it.
you shouldn't do it. Actually, probably Chris should try.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, because I know Brian's leaning to the right to help Dan a little bit, so that the natural person would be for Chris to go that way.
And once you do that, Chris, I should be able to put some bunkers there and help you out.
Okay.
Yeah, once you take it, he can build the bunkers. Good sandbag, Eric.
Thanks.
Man down! Man down! Yep, way to use cover. Chris, that's perfect. That rifleman that moved down in the green cover, that's like perfect. Yeah, that's really good spot. See, now you notice even the AI moved into cover, so now you're both in green cover. So, you know, it means he doesn't have an advantage on you. You're gonna lose that HMG, Eric.
Yeah, I see it.
You gotta get out of there. Now there's the capability of building a bunker eventually. But what you might have to do, Chris, is actually continue going left and helping Eric, because Eric's really under trouble.
Oh, okay.
Ah, damn it. All
See,
right,
if you look at the mini map in the bottom left, you could see all that like purple and red and everything that's by Eric. Don't forget to choose your commander. That's why you haven't been able to call in any arty trucks or anything. They stole your MG42, Eric?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it back. Oh, I'm coming.
Oh shit! There's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there. He dodged the rifle nade, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
That's okay, you can still decrew him, just focus fire on him.
Yep, he's almost gone. Yay, he's gone.
And then grab it, hopefully you don't lose that. You'll lose a guy going in for it. And route everything, route both of them to make sure you save it. Yeah, route all that. Otherwise they'll kill you, Grant. Yep, perfect job. And good, Chris, good retreat on before. That was a good retreat to save your guys.
Yeah. Suck.
It sucks, but it was still a good one.
Oh crap.
Those are airborne troops, by the way. That's why they got the wings.
Heads up. Mechanized border carrier is now ready for action. Mechanized squad now equipped with lay lines, sandbags, and build fighting positions. Force advises. Light MGs now on the line.
Shit.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Damn it.
Still good spots, Chris. Those are good spots.
Yeah.
Just watch out for any nades if they try to nade you. Because that's usually how you try to get people out of cover, is you throw grenades at them.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. That's like, if you look at it, there's the pineapple grenade. See, he's going to throw a grenade. Get out of there. Get out of there. That guy's going to throw a grenade. Right there. You can see right there. He threw the grenade.
Mechanized border carrier is now ready for action.
Did you see how he threw the grenade on your lieutenant? You got to rout him. The other guy too.
Damn.
Your lieutenant. He got him.
We just lost a unit.
But that's what they do. They run up and throw grenades. You have grenades, but you have to research them.
You ready to roll out? You ready to roll out? Rifle squad ready for action. Rifle squad ready for action. Fireman, rise. PG, please. Ready up.
You're doing pretty. You have a bunch of guys in your base, Chris, that
I
are
know.
that are fine.
I know.
Yeah, you want to send them out to help re-grab the middle.
Guess I forgot to go to the weapons rack.
Good use of double machine guns, Eric.
Thanks. So I'm trying to get.
That one HMG in the building. You might have to rifle nade it from the one capping the middle.
Yeah,
The VP.
Panzer costed him, but I guess it worked well. There.
No, Panzerfaust doesn't work as good as rifle nade.
Oh,
against
really?
guys in
Even if you're in a building?
Yeah, Panzerfaust are good against like bunkers and vehicles and things like that. But if you want to kill a guy in a building, it's actually rifle nades are better.
Got it.
Yeah, it's good spots. It's good spots for HMGs. Just, you might want to turn your left HMG north. Now, don't bunch up as much. There goes an aid.
Just lost a unit.
Yeah, see how they wiped them all out with one nade, Chris?
Yeah.
You got to route them all, get them out of there. You don't want to lose anything.
Oh,
That's what I meant about spreading them out, like as you get used to it. You see right there how Brian is spread out slightly? They're together, but they're spread out a little bit in the middle VP. That's what you want to kind of do with your riflemen. You want them close to each other, but spread out enough so one nade can't mess them up.
how do you spread them out, though?
You just
As a
have
group?
to select. You have to just click each one and sort of move them apart, and then just make sure they're moving separately like that. It's one of those acquired.
I get it.
Fresh half track at our disposal.
Here come tanks.
Good to come.
Your AT gun's perfectly placed.
Now it's interesting.
Oh, here goes a half track to save the day.
Damn it, they keep all the damn shit.
Don't forget to hit F if you want to kick off the incendiaries.
Alright. You know, I always forget that.
Yeah, you might want to do it now in the right.
I
right.
did.
Yeah, good. There you go. See how fast it killed the let's just watch it just wrecking shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, throw your AT gun on.
Yeah.
Control fire.
Jesus. No. Alright, I got it.
Nice pullback on the HM on the things. Just gotta reinforce.
Yep.
Good job. See now, just spread out those guys, cap in the middle, Chris, and you're okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them out of there.
Yeah, get them out of here, because they're gonna get wrecked right now from that tank.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
Yeah, they just got the one, but that's okay. It's a rear echelon. You can afford to lose that one.
Jeez.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Yeah. No.
What's that thing doing? Easy. Get out there, get out there, get out there.
Way to save the HMG. You got a grenade on the left, by the way, just FYI.
Traffic squad ready for action.
Ah, jeez.
Don't forget, Eric, to put your AT guns on H, so they'll hold fire. Otherwise,
Oh, yep.
they won't shoot
Yeah,
at just
they will.
vehicles.
You are correct.
What's your grenade on the left?
Oh, did not even realize that. Run! Ah, crap. I was paying attention.
There you got it.
Losing a sector.
Yep.
He dropped his LMG too. That's okay. Just regroup and attack. You're doing pretty good. It gets tough sometimes back and forth.
Ready to roll out.
Watch your LMG. I mean your anti-tank gun.
Fire mission. Barrage.
Yep.
Stand by flash.
Kick off one of your HMG's thing. The one on the left, you probably could kick off your.
Yep.
Oh, your Oswin's getting lit up.
Yep.
Nice job in the middle, Chris.
Yeah, I only lost.
See that thing? See the thing your steward's shooting? That's that M15 half track, the thing you just killed.
Oh, okay.
That was a weird thing because the AI is not using it right. You doing okay, Eric?
Oh.
Just reinforce. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Ah, shit. I was that. I was wrong button.
Damn, lost my steward.
Shit. Oh, they just wiped all your guys in the middle.
Yeah, that's like the third time.
That's all that
right.
freaking Artie.
Priest.
Being overrun.
The one thing I have the trouble with the most is keeping my people way too bunched up.
Yep, because what happens is if you attack move, they naturally want to bunch up.
Yes.
300 points remaining.
And that
Now, if
takes
you-
time to. That takes. It took me a lot of time to knock it off. I'm
Yeah.
having trouble with that right now, actually.
It takes a while. And don't forget you get sector artillery, Eric, already.
Man your feet.
Yep.
Rear echelon troops on the front
You
line. Waiting orders.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Oh jeez, they're really.
Enemy online. Being through.
If you Faust the tank, it'll help
All right.
with your grand.
Stand back. Drop complete. Good fire.
It'll prevent it from doing what it's doing right now, running around.
Oh, I thought I did. Oh no, still trying to cross the house.
Yeah, you can run back. Don't let it.
Jeez.
You gotta turn your left AT gun.
Yep.
Now, don't forget to use your priest, Chris. Have you been? Do you know how to barrage with it?
I just did a barrage and then got enemy armor.
Come on, destroy it. Thank you. Fine.
Now, Eric, if you send that Gren all the way to the left, where the munition is, your MG42 is still there that you dropped.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can actually give, if you get a Gren with 2 LMG42s, it's crazy how powerful they are.
We're at 200 points.
Alright.
Nice rifle grenade.
Run. Ah, shit. The gate's not gonna make it. You are not ready for it. At all.
You should use your Oswin to get rid of the HMG on the left.
Yeah, he's on his way.
There you go. Oh, you're gonna need your half track over there reinforced.
Rear Echelon squad ready for action.
Hey, Mag.
No left. Good way.
Bandit was by the back door. Don't lose your vet 3 Grens on the left.
Yep. Alright.
See, Dan, now you know why we hate Churchill so much. You got 4 AT guns firing at it, and it's still living. There it goes.
Jesus, he's still alive? Kill him already. What the hell? What is the
I know.
problem? Alright.
That's why Oswin is getting buffed, by the way. Yeah, at some point you're gonna have to move up with some infantry and stuff to take. You got 2 Grens in your base,
Yeah.
by the way.
I was waiting for my tank to come up. Took me forever to get one. Let's get out of here. Oh no, I just got the damn thing. What are you doing?
We've dropped to 100 points.
Friendly's down to 100 points. I say again, allies at 100 points.
No, that was a bad idea. Just really stupid, Eric.
Oh, because you got a lot of AT guns. Shit.
I didn't realize he had that much back
No,
there.
me
I
neither.
thought it was his fault. Shit.
How the fuck are they dropping that smoke? Oh, I know how they did it. They must have used aircraft.
We're getting the hell beat out of us. We got 75 points remaining.
We're getting the hell beat
Nice.
out of us.
That's
75 points remaining.
Drop more smoke on you, Eric.
yeah. they have is HMGs. What the heck?
It's annoying as shit.
We're down to 50.
Consolidate our forces. We're left with 50 points.
Oh, he's got a tank. Ah.
Ah, Jesus. I'm in trouble. Damn it. That
Just pull back to your base and try to regroup, Eric. That's the only thing you can do.
Yep.
Because if you guys hold the middle and the right, you guys will win. I know Dan's trying on the right by himself.
We got it down to 25 points.
No slow defeat. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Oh crap! Where'd the tanks come from?
This bad while.
There's good targets for
Infantry unit being wiped out.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
We're losing a capture point.
Damn it!
A capture point is under attack.
They're flanking us. Bring guns around.
you gotta back those
I know. They're not moving. I ran them into each other somewhere.
you want to back the priest up too.
I'm putting my half track right behind your main units. So you should be able to reinforce from there.
Get hammered here. Field promotion earned.
Uh oh. Oh, we're good.
Gun group ready. Ready. Target down. Go ahead. Pull it down. Pull it down. It's over.
Ah!
Good try
What do
though. No, that was a good try. Yeah, that was a good try.
If you're gonna do another one, I don't mind spectating it. Mike, if you want to join.
No, I mean, unless you really want to spectate, it's. But I'm okay
I kind of
doing
do
it.
just to observe some skills and all that, just because I feel like I need to I feel like I need to do some more learning on this one.
Do you have one more in you, Dan?
Yeah, I can go.
All right. I guess what we could do then is switch. I guess Eric, you can leave. Just go back to spectate, and then I'll jump in where
All right.
where Eric was.
Yeah.
I'll play Americans again because again, in case you save any of these replays, or actually I'm recording them. So Chris, if you go to my YouTube channel, the 2 games I play, you'll see my point of view from everything.
Okay.
I saw at the end, after you lost your guys a couple times, Chris, you were calling in. You started calling a bunch of the more to half tracks.
Yeah, that's my default. Yeah.
Well, you know what it is? It's the thing is they auto fire, right? So if you bring them in and they get protected, they can contribute without you having to actually micro them at all.
Yeah, and I just sit behind, well, everyone's German, so I just sit behind the Germans
Yeah.
and let them fire.
So, and that's the thing is the OH, the Ostier or the Wehrmacht, which is what Dan and Brian are. They're very good at defensive. Like they're more of a defensive weapon support tactic. I'll be back for 1 second. Just gotta go hit the bathroom.
Shadow, do you want to go out? Come on, good Shadow, come on. Can you go out? Go out? Come on.
Thanks for letting them out, baby.
What?
Thank you for letting them out. But when I notice them by the back door, that's why I'm telling you. All right, I'm back.
Anybody? Midnight, do you want to go outside?
So Eric, you might want to watch either Brian or Dan or both.
Okay.
Well, I mean they're playing
Sounds
OH,
good.
yeah, which and there's
Right.
definitely a different style in how they play.
Right.
Brian's ready, so if you guys are, you can launch Dan. Yeah, they definitely play a different style. So I think
Okay.
Dan gets armored, like he goes tier 3 and gets tanks faster. Brian tends to play a heavier tier 2 and infantry game. So like last game he had 3 packs, and he plays. They call that a pack wall, and he plays more of a tier 1, tier 2 type game, and he doesn't tech.
Okay.
Well, not really.
Next game.
remember what ship is it.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Rifle squad now equipped to lay mines, sandbags, and build fighting positions.
So, Chris, besides the middle, we got to try to take that left point, the one to the left of the VP.
Yeah, I gotta remember that.
Unlock the weapon rack initiated. Weapon rack is now accessible.
You see, Chris, how on the left-hand side there was that red part that was blinking and all that? I don't know if you noticed that.
The lines?
Yeah, that shows you that we are cut off. So, like, if we don't own this point, we don't get any munition.
I got you.
So that was a big thing.
Pathfinders reporting in. Got a captain hitting the field.
Target secure. Come down, shoot down.
We're trying to flank him.
Stand ready. Get moving.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Squad, get ready. Move it. Move it. Go,
Weapon rack
go,
is now open.
go, go. Order incoming. Everybody in the team up. Over here. Squad, get ready. Move. Get to that point.
We're losing a capture point.
Stand ready. Steady up. I got orders. Steady up. 90 on this volley. Another hawk over here. Dust it off. Listen up.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being
What?
wiped out.
How?
Move your ass! Go! Someone get us out of here! Get the hell out of here!
Yeah.
Down just reporting
Mechanized
pathfinders
border
ready for
carrier, we're losing a capture point.
Yeah. Can't do much about that.
Get ready! The capture point is under attack. We can land over here! Stand ready! Steady up.
The capture point is under attack.
for orders.
Half track is ready for orders. Waiting orders. Ready to go. Ambulance ready for paratroopers.
Capture
Standing by
point is
for
being
air
overrun. Heads up. Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action.
We're losing a capture point.
Good to go.
Our supply line just got cut off. The capture point is under attack.
Shit.
Light SG now on the line.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
We just lost a unit. Get to it. Order!
Greyhound ready for action.
Move, goddammit! Enemy forces have been taken. Cutting us off! Hold fast! Enemy arms! Listen up!
AT gun ready.
Get hammered here! Abstract, ready for action. Stand by order! Get out of here! Over here! Listen! Get the head! They're taking her! Bring them here! Enemy coming back! Infantry and forward! Half-track! Half-track! Moving! Taking fire! Heads up! Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action. Move it down! Move it down! Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action. Squad ready! Go! 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 Get ready! Back to the line!
Damn.
Veterans need for move!
Capture
Oh,
point
shit.
is being
Ready!
overrun.
Send order! Need for move! Enemy infantry! Forward on! Over here! Enemy infantry! Forward on! Fire mission! Barrage! Hanging fire! Gun down! Stand by! Ready! Ready to go! Set! Keep guns on! Right! Go! Send order! Knock that! Knock that! Keep guns on! Right! Enemy! Fire drill!
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
ready for action. Fire! Stand by! We've got a rifle squad waiting for
Oh, I have chips.
Heads up! Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action. Heads up! Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action.
Capture point is being overrun. Supply line just got cut off.
Battery support barrage strike now available in your sector. Battery
You said where?
now available
Where?
in your sector.
Nice.
Company, fire mission, barrage, HE, standby flash.
Frag grenades now available for action.
Down to 100 points. Ending forces at 100. Fire like it up! Fire around! Fire away! Jump around! We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out. We just lost a unit. Battery support barrage strikes now available in your sector.
We're losing a capture point.
Company, fire mission, barrage, HE, standby splash. F-17-1 self-propelled howitzer on station and ready for action. Shoot up here! Fucking
you guys do.
Gather out. Field promotion. Waiting order. All done over here. Burn and promote. Squad ready for action. Yes, Lieutenant, reporting in for duty. They have only 75 points remaining.
Enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
That's scary. No. Very cup.
We got a red squad waiting for orders. Just fell to 50 points.
They only have 25 points
They have
remaining.
25 points left.
They only have 10 points remaining. Capture point is under attack.
Ready for action.
Good win, man. Oh, that was a really fun game, at least on my end.
It's ours.
Man, if you watch one game again, Chris, you watch this one because this kind of shows you what Americans can really do. I mean, if you're super aggressive with a lot of, and you could go like a lot of different paths, but you could kind of really see what the USF is capable of. I don't know if that was helpful to you at all, Eric.
It was. I thought so. I kind of switched my focus from the left to the right on and off.
But good idea.
But yeah, the U.S. forces are they're pretty strong, if you ask me.
Well, did you see how, like, for my guys, I had a lot of infantry.
Yes, that's
But with
pretty much all you had.
Right, but with the weapon racks and what you could do, they're so versatile, in my opinion. I mean, I look at OKW and USF as very similar in terms of, for the Axis and Allies, what their styles are. But to me, the USF has more toys.
The half track you had, is that comparable to the other factions' half tracks?
That half track is most directly comparable to the OKW's flak half track you see me use sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
But the difference is the flak half track has to stop and set up like a machine gun, and then it has 120 millimeter cannon and it fires, and it can suppress, but it fires 4 shots and it reloads. This thing has, I think it's 4 30 calibers and 2 50 caliber guns on it.
Yeah, and I saw that. That thing's pretty.
Yeah. Did you see how fast it was suppressing everything?
Yeah, that thing was pretty boss for a half track thing. That was pretty.
That's
something.
the thing. it's odd because you have to drive it backwards, but once you get used to it, it's
Right.
not a big deal. But the big thing is, the 30 cals can fire while it's moving, and they don't suppress, but they do damage. But once you stop, the 50 cals kick in, they suppress, right? But there's no setup time like the flak. So, like if you're gonna give me a choice, I would take the M15 any day over the flak, like as far as the way it works. But
Yeah.
all I did was built one AT gun, and if you notice both my rear echelons, I put double Shreks in each one of double bazookas in each one.
Yeah.
And
that's good.
between the 4 bazookas and the AT gun, no matter what the AI came in at me with vehicles, you could usually fight it off. Meanwhile, the M15 is suppressing infantry, and I had those things, those what they call those pathfinders that you saw.
Yeah. Yes.
They're
Yes.
they're almost like snipers. And I had the 2 pathfinders and the rifleman, and between all that, it's just so much anti-infantry. Like the difference is to get a force like that, like a USF force right there, could deal with almost everything.
Yeah, that
to
was
get-
pretty. Yeah, it's like with the. At least from faction I play, with if I just had one AT, there's no way I would be able to really defend well against tanks. But with your bazooka teams, you did pretty well, which was pretty, I don't know, surprising to me.
Yes, and so that's the thing is the Shreks are better, but like you there's no equipment racks in Axis, so I can't turn around and go, oh, I want to get 1 or 2. So like you're like, oh,
When
one's
you
not going to be
say
enough.
equipment racks, what do you? Oh, sorry.
So no, it's fine. USF and UKF, so the United States and Britain, both have weapon racks which allow you to equip whatever combo of weapons you want on your units. Whereas
Okay.
you know how like with Grenz you have an upgrade that says, oh, you put one
Yes.
LMG on it. Okay, so unless another weapon drops you could pick up, you can't do anything but put one LMG on your
Okay.
Grenz. In
Okay.
America and UK and Britain, you can turn around and you usually have the choice of between bars and you can do bars and you can do what's the other one? Bars and bazookas. And if
Hey,
you
Mike?
play a certain,
Got it.
you gonna bail, dude?
Yeah, I gotta go.
No
Well,
problem.
thanks
man.
Okay.
everyone.
Thanks for
No
playing.
problem. Thank you.
Later.
So so like you could pick those weapons and like for example, I could turn around and say, oh, I'm going to give my rear echelon 2 bazookas, or I'm going to give them 2 bars or 2 this or whatever it might be, right? So that's what I did. I put 2 bazookas on each rear echelon, so that's 4 bazookas, right? And what that allowed, like, so what I'm saying is you could design your companies and their roles and all that kind of stuff, and you can't really do that as Axis. Like when you're OH, right? If you want, you could take PGs, right, and put double bazookas on, double Shreks on them, which is really powerful. But if you wanted to take Pios and put 2 Shreks on them, you can't do that. There's no way to do it unless you get lucky and there's drops.
Okay.
So part of that comes with knowing what the unit can do.
Yeah.
So, like for example, one of the things I did was the reason I put them on Pathfinders is Pathfinders get a huge accuracy bonus with Vet. So if you put bazookas on,
Oh, I see.
so as they gain Vet and they gain accuracy, your Shreks tend
Right.
to hit all the time.
Huh. Wow. Okay.
And that's the kind of shit that like you wouldn't know to do that unless like when you I've always been into games where there's depth to them that you have to kind of like in a way study them
Right.
and learn them. So going
Right.
back to like Company Heroes 2 and like Demigod. You remember that, Dan? We used to play Demigod.
Yep.
And things like that. Like I like a lot of games that have depth because it rewards you for like learning about things. And it's not that I don't like simple games, but I like when there's choices where you're like, it's not always clear cut to do A, and if you have a choice between A and B, that kind of thing.
Right.
So anyway, that's what I meant by weapon racks. So every time you retreat as a USF or a Briton, you can go, and once you unlock the weapon racks, you can go and grab stuff. And slowly over the game, you build up how many weapons, and then you begin. That's why all of a sudden you might not have been able to tell, but that's why fights that were close earlier in the game that I was having on the left, later on, I started winning without any problem.
Right.
And the big thing is, like for OH, which you guys are playing, right?